In our world, the concept of karma captivates the imagination, embodying a belief in an unseen cosmic ledger that meticulously balances the scales of our deeds. How frequently do we discover ourselves yearning for justice to be served upon those who have wronged us, as though the cosmos is observing and poised to intervene on our behalf? What if, rather than observing our every action, the universe presents us with opportunities to comprehend and evolve through our experiences? Here, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism emerges, providing a deep perspective from which we can examine the challenges of life. What is it about karma and justice that ensnares our hearts and minds so profoundly? It may be the solace found in the conviction that justice will ultimately triumph, that those who commit wrongs will face the consequences they deserve. Yet, Stoicism beckons us to adopt an alternative viewpoint, one that shifts the emphasis away from the misfortunes of others, and centers instead on our own strength and serenity. Envision, if you will, a reality in which the tumult of the outside world, with all its injustices and grievances, ceases to hold sway over your inner tranquility. This is not a matter of apathy. Instead, it revolves around nurturing a profound strength within that turns challenges into a source of personal power. Here rests the essence of Stoicism, a profound philosophy that invites us to concentrate on what lies within our grasp, our thoughts and reactions, while releasing all that is beyond our influence. It invites us to ponder, does retribution genuinely set us free, or is it the comprehension and adaptation of our own perspectives amidst the tumult of existence? As we begin this exploration, envision a tale intricately crafted through the ages, where people have turned to Stoicism to steer through the unpredictable tides of life. By embracing Stoic principles, countless individuals have discovered their strength not in anticipating karma to deliver justice, but in cultivating equanimity and wisdom. The narratives we will delve into are not merely tales of Stoic philosophers, but rather accounts of everyday individuals who transformed their personal challenges into victories through deep philosophical reflection. As we explore their journeys further, we will reveal how Stoicism serves as a potent instrument for attaining tranquility in the midst of life's tempests. What unfolds next? In what ways can the anguish of neglect be reshaped into a wellspring of resilience and self-discovery? Let us persist in exploring this journey of deep inner enlightenment, envisioned rising each morning in a realm where your words resonate solely in the confines of your thoughts. Your attempts to connect, to find understanding and recognition, have been met only with an echoing silence. This experience can resemble being submerged in a vast sea of indifference, where the waves of emotional turmoil become an ever-present companion. Frustration and feelings of abandonment can easily cloud our minds, yet it is worthwhile to take a moment to reflect through the lens of Stoicism. Stoicism, an age-old philosophy of endurance, encourages us to concentrate on what lies within our grasp, our thoughts and responses. Rather than dwelling on the silence of others, Stoicism invites us to nurture a sense of inner tranquility that remains unanchored by the need for external approval. This change in perspective turns silence into a fertile ground for personal development and introspection. In learning to appreciate our own presence, silence transforms from a mere emptiness into a canvas of possibilities. In embracing these principles, we come to understand neglect not as a measure of our value, but as an opportunity to strengthen our inner realms. What is the connection between karma and Stoicism? What lies ahead? Let us embark on a journey of discovery. Building upon our previous discussion, we grasp the profound emotional burden that neglect and silence carry. Let us delve into the intriguing Stoic view of karma not as a means of retribution, but as a deep representation of equilibrium and introspection. Envision the cosmos not as a relentless power, but as a sagacious and nurturing mentor. This educator refrains from hasty conclusions or severe repercussions. Rather, they offer gentle corrections and guidance, creating space for you to contemplate your actions and derive lessons from them. From a Stoic perspective, karma transcends the notion of retribution. It revolves around the inherent outcomes that reflect our actions, subtly guiding us toward greater self-awareness and personal growth. Envision the cosmos as an expansive classroom, where each experience, be it filled with joy or fraught with challenges, serves as a lesson designed to nurture your growth, rather than a courtroom meting out punishment. The Stoics held that the universe functions according to a principle of harmony, where each action and its resulting consequence contribute to a deeper understanding and a state of equilibrium. This is not a tale of an all-powerful, wrathful deity, intent on punishing your missteps. Instead, it is a story of a compassionate presence, guiding you so that through your journeys, wisdom and virtue may blossom. Every setback or triumph serves as a subtle reminder from the universe, urging you to reassess and seek harmony within yourself. Recall a moment when you sensed an injustice, and your heart yearned for retribution. In these fleeting moments, the temptation of revenge may appear enticing, yet Stoicism beckons us to take a step back and contemplate. The shifting of circumstances is not an act of hostility, but rather an invitation to acknowledge our potential for improvement and greater resilience. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, frequently reminded himself that when confronted with adversity, it is understanding that holds the greatest significance. The Stoic journey reveals that the challenges we face often reflect our own behaviors or mindsets, prompting us to focus on transforming ourselves rather than attempting to alter those around us. Contemplate this. Should karma serve as a mirror, what truths would it unveil regarding my decisions? By taking a moment to reflect on this, we allow ourselves to gain deep personal understanding, akin to a student who grows from their errors to thrive, rather than a captive fixated on imagined wrongs. This viewpoint encourages a shift in our understanding of both our connections and the obstacles we face. Rather than striving to balance the scales, we discover harmony by recognizing our part in the cosmic choreography. As we reflect on these concepts, let us keep in mind that karma, viewed through a Stoic lens, revolves around cultivating resilience and deepening our understanding. It revolves around immersing ourselves in our experiences, embracing the opportunity for growth. It is a continuous journey of discovery, a chance to attune ourselves to the rhythms of the universe that envelop us. What lies ahead? Join us as we explore the narrative of Michael Johnson, an extraordinary testament to the power of embracing wisdom and turning personal challenges into resilience. Through observing his journey, we shall behold the profound impact of Stoic teachings manifested in reality. Who is Michael Johnson, and in what ways did he exemplify these principles to triumph over challenges? Join me as we delve into his narrative, as we explore the intricate tapestry of karma and Stoic philosophy. Allow me to present Michael Johnson, a Bostonian who embodies these concepts. Confronted by the harsh realities of abandonment and unyielding humiliation, Michael's journey stands as a powerful narrative of resilience and Stoic insight. Envision a reality where you are consistently overlooked by those you held dear, a heart-wrenching loop of disregard and disdain. For Michael, this was not merely a one-time occurrence, but a persistent motif that echoed throughout his life. What revelations awaited him on this arduous journey? Inspired by the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Michael discovered the value of confronting these injustices with a perspective rooted in understanding, rather than in judgment. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who encountered significant challenges, championed the idea of perceiving wrongdoers with a sense of compassion. As dawn breaks and you rise from slumber, remind yourself that the individuals you encounter throughout the day may embody traits of ingratitude, arrogance, dishonesty, jealousy, and a surly demeanor. They exist in this manner due to their inability to discern good from evil. Marcus's teachings serve as a poignant reminder that recognizing the ignorance and frailty of others can strengthen our own resilience. Rather than yielding to bitterness or anger, Michael, akin to Marcus, nurtured a sense of inner peace by recognizing the fleeting nature and teachings embedded in every challenge. In the quiet moments of acceptance and introspection, he discovered a profound peace in the realization that, although he could not dictate the actions of others, he held the reins to his own reactions, and within that lay his true strength. This change in perspective did more than soothe his suffering. It enabled him to turn challenges into a profound source of insight. What lies behind this remarkable transformation? Michael's journey stands as a testament to resilience, a fundamental principle of Stoicism that was also embraced by historical figures such as Marcus Aurelius, who navigated the complexities of leading an empire through significant challenges. Marcus's existence, tainted by treachery and the burdens of leadership, was not without its share of anguish. Through the daily ritual of Stoic contemplation, he held firm, transforming challenges into avenues for personal development. Michael's narrative invites us to reflect on an essential inquiry. How might we embrace a comparable outlook and utilize Stoic principles to steer through our own tempests of confusion and adversity? As we journey forward, let us delve into the profound emotional impact of feeling undervalued and examine how individuals have embraced Stoicism to rise above and emerge more resilient. What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth. At some juncture in life, Every individual encounters the sharp pang of being overlooked or diminished by those around them. A shadow may loom, casting uncertainty upon our self-worth, evoking feelings of insignificance and pain. Such emotions can intensify, eroding our self-assurance and reshaping our self-perception. We have recently discovered Michael's path through comparable challenges and the resilience he drew from the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Let us embark on a journey to the serene fields and friendly avenues of a quaint Midwestern town. In this moment, we encounter Susan Clark. Susan's existence appeared to be shaped by the mundane till she encountered a cascade of deep emotional trials, consistently overlooked in her professional life and dismissed in her personal connections. Susan began to ponder her worth and her role in the world. The feelings she wrestled with were overwhelming and solitary. Her self-worth resembled a jigsaw puzzle with missing pieces, leaving her feeling incomplete and unsatisfied. Yet, it was within this emotional wilderness that Susan discovered the timeless teachings of Stoicism. She stumbled upon the profound teachings of Epictetus, who proclaimed, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This revelation marked a pivotal moment in her journey. Through the process of disentangling her identity from the perceptions of others, Susan found empowerment in what lay within her grasp, her thoughts, and her choices. She started to embrace this grace-filled detachment, enabling her to rise above the judgments and neglect that surrounded her. Rather than perceiving the actions of others as mirrors of her own shortcomings, she regarded them as separate events, woven into the unpredictable tapestry of life. The depth of this inner transformation was truly profound. Through the lens of Stoicism, Susan discovered a profound resilience, recognizing that her worth was inherent, firmly rooted within her being, impervious to the dismissals of the outside world. This philosophical foundation not only rejuvenated her sense of self-worth, but also enabled her to face life's challenges with a fresh sense of calm and unwavering strength. Have you ever taken a moment to reflect on the liberation that could come from shedding the weight of others' judgments? Let us delve deeper into this idea and explore how the adoption of Stoic practices in our everyday existence can metamorphose these quiet battles into wellsprings of resilience and insight. What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth. In our previous meeting, we explored the challenging yet enlightening journey of experiencing neglect and a sense of worthlessness. Now, let us shift our focus to the extraordinary journey of integrating Stoic principles into daily existence, pursuit that Michael Johnson, a character we've introduced from Boston, has boldly undertaken. Confronted by the weight of abandonment and the sting of humiliation, Michael was enveloped in a profound silence. What began as a heavy shroud soon transformed into a wellspring of resilience, empowering him in ways he had yet to understand. Michael came to understand that numerous facets of his existence lay outside his grasp for behaviors and judgments of those around him, the situations that appeared to align against him. What lay within his control, however, was how he chose to respond to these challenges. Adopting the principles of Stoicism, he turned his attention inward, honing in on his thoughts, intentions, and responses. He found that by focusing on what lay within his grasp, he slowly loosened the emotional hold of what was beyond his reach. In this transformative journey, Michael embraced a profound Stoic practice, viewing his silence not as a mark of weakness, but as a source of inner strength and personal growth. In the quiet embrace of solitude, he discovered a realm for deep reflection and a richer understanding of his own essence. In the spirit of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who wisely noted that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters, Michael reflected on his past struggles. He viewed them not as mere setbacks, but as valuable opportunities for personal growth and development. A defining moment in Michael's journey was his choice to embrace silence as a means of nurturing inner peace and wisdom. Rather than responding in haste to the sting of unkind words or deeds, he took a moment to breathe, letting wisdom shape his replies. This approach not only safeguarded his tranquility, but also showcased extraordinary resilience and emotional acuity. Imagine a scenario that embodies strength and grace. When a colleague unjustly criticized him at work, Michael opted for restraint, refusing to engage in retaliation or let their negativity weigh him down. Instead, he embraced the principle of dichotomy of control, recognizing that while he could not alter the actions of others, he held the power to shape his own mindset. He maintained his composure, concentrating on producing his finest work, allowing the excellence of his efforts to resonate on its own. As time passed, his unwavering calmness garnered respect and admiration from those around him, fortifying the strength that resided within. Michael's narrative invites us to ponder our personal struggles. How frequently do we wear ourselves thin in the pursuit of altering that which is beyond our grasp? Stoicism invites us to turn our focus inward, for it is within that genuine transformation takes place. By honing in on our responses and letting go of what lies beyond our control, we can nurture resilience and wisdom within ourselves. As we journey further along this path of Stoic awakening, let us not forget that the ability to mold our inner landscape resides within us. What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth as we embark on our journey to embrace Stoicism. You may have already observed how directing our attention to what lies within our control has begun to turn silence into a powerful force. Let us explore further the actionable steps that not only enhance this strength, but also foster a deep sense of clarity and tranquility within. Among the most formidable instruments at a Stoic's disposal is the practice of journaling. As you contemplate the events of your day, penning your thoughts and feelings allows you to trace their roots, granting you the ability to step back emotionally and assess them through a lens of reason. By engaging in regular journaling, akin to the practice of Marcus Aurelius in his Meditations, one can rise above fleeting impulses and cultivate a serene and thoughtful perspective. This method aids in structuring your ideas, illuminating what is genuinely significant and what falls within your realm of control, all while releasing what exists outside of it. Enhancing the art of journaling is the daily ritual of meditating on impermanence, a fundamental aspect of Stoic wisdom. Dedicate a few moments each day to reflect on the fleeting essence of existence. Imagine the rise and fall of your experiences, akin to the rhythmic dance of the tides. This meditation anchors you in the here and now, fostering a serene acceptance of transformation, gently reminding you that all things are transient. It serves as a touching reminder that whatever you hold on to, whether it be joy or pain, but a fleeting moment. The act of regular reflection, when intertwined with these practices, creates a triad that fortifies your inner peace. Dedicate moments for deep reflection, contemplating your day, how you responded to obstacles, areas for growth, and the triumphs you celebrated. This is not a moment for self-reproach. Instead, it serves as a chance for personal development. Through every moment of introspection, you hone your emotional intelligence, cultivating a deeper sense of empathy and understanding. Picture yourself contemplating a straightforward disagreement you might have experienced. Rather than clinging to resentment, take a moment to reflect on the reasons behind your reaction. In this pursuit, you reveal profound convictions and anticipations, setting the stage for transformation. These Stoic practices transcend mere theoretical exercises. They serve as the keys to unlocking a life brimming with clarity and tranquility. Envision the metamorphosis of Michael, our previously introduced character. In the act of journaling, he liberated his mind from the tumult of unrecognized emotions. Through meditation, he embraced the fleeting essence of his challenges, and, with consistent reflection, he transformed his setbacks into vital stepping stones for personal growth. In what ways do these practices intricately craft a deep sense of tranquility? As you learn to release what lies beyond your grasp and accept the fleeting nature of existence, you start to lighten the load of unnecessary anxiety. What lies in wait beyond these rituals? Soon, we will delve into how Susan, a fellow seeker of Stoic wisdom, embraced these insights to reconstruct her sense of self-worth. What insights does her journey offer regarding emotional empowerment and independence? Let us uncover the truth. During our previous conversation, we delved into the essential practices of journaling, contemplating the transient nature of existence, and engaging in consistent self-reflection as core tenets of Stoicism. Now, let us shift our focus to witness these principles in action through the remarkable journey of Susan Clark, a woman who embarked on a path to redefine her existence through the lens of Stoicism. Susan, originating from a serene Midwest town, sensed herself ensnared in a relentless cycle of being underestimated and disregarded. In her journey, she found herself drawn to Stoic teachings, unveiling a transformative kind of liberty that resided in emotional freedom. By concentrating on her own reactions and the landscape of her inner self, Susan started to liberate herself from the chains of seeking approval from the outside world. She delved deep within, to the place where genuine strength dwells. The journey unfolded gradually, demanding both patience and unwavering perseverance. Through unwavering dedication, Susan forged a new sense of self-worth, untethered from the judgments or behaviors of those around her. She discovered that detachment, a fundamental tenet of Stoicism, is not synonymous with indifference. Rather, it involves discerning where to channel one's emotional energy. Through the nurturing of emotional intelligence, Susan skillfully established strong boundaries. This wisdom granted her the clarity to identify toxic patterns and withdraw with elegance. In Susan's journey, emotional intelligence emerged as the guiding compass, steering her clear of manipulative entanglements and leading her toward relationships that truly nourish her soul. The insight here is significant. Emotional intelligence plays a crucial role in fortifying personal boundaries, allowing for a constructive separation from detrimental influences. It ignites a sense of personal strength, providing insight and fortitude. With a resolute spirit, Susan embraced a life of true authenticity and independence, where the tumult of the outside world no longer held sway over her inner tranquility. Her narrative stands as a powerful illustration of Stoicism, turning emotional chaos into a refuge of unwavering confidence. Are you fortifying the defenses within yourself? Which boundaries might you reconsider today, inspired by Susan's remarkable example? Let us proceed with our journey of discovery. We have just witnessed Susan reconstruct her self-worth through the principles of Stoicism, discovering empowerment and a deep-seated sense of independence. Now, let us embark on a journey through a tale from American history that resonates with this enduring philosophy of Stoic resilience. Imagine Harriet Tubman, born into the shackles of slavery, her freedom denied, yet driven by an indomitable spirit. Her story was one not merely of freedom, but of steadfast resilience. Intricately woven with principles reminiscent of Stoic philosophy, Tubman transformed suffering into strength. She refused to let outside forces define her essence or mission. Her life stood as a testament to the power of focusing on what lay within her grasp, her actions and choices, while she held a resolute detachment from the injustices that, though cruel, could never shatter her spirit. In the midst of those perilous journeys along the Underground Railroad, Tubman embodied the essence of Marcus Aurelius's belief that the impediment to action advances action. What obstructs the path transforms into the path itself. Her remarkable capacity to remain emotionally detached from fear, coupled with her clarity and courage when confronted with peril, was her true strength. Tubman's life compels us to ponder, how frequently do we permit our fears or imagined constraints to suppress our true potential? In the spirit of Stoicism, her journey reveals that true freedom originates from within, and resilience is not merely a reaction, but a deliberate choice, a way of existing, shaped by unwavering self-trust and the profound realization that we hold the authority to craft our own story, regardless of the challenges we face. Tubman's legacy transcends mere historical lesson. It serves as a vibrant guide, compelling us to adopt Stoicism by consciously deciding our reactions to life's unavoidable trials. Consider this. Is it possible for us to embody Tubman's extraordinary courage and resilience in our own journeys, thereby forging pathways through the obstacles that lie ahead? Every individual, confronted with the trials of daily life or significant obstacles, possesses a reservoir of inner strength to draw upon. This confluence of historical perseverance and Stoic philosophy invites us to perceive resilience not just as the act of withstanding adversity, but as the alchemical process of turning it into a powerful catalyst for personal growth and transformation. Join us as we embark on a profound exploration of how reclaiming peace and power can become a transformative journey toward personal growth. What lies ahead in our journey of Stoic enlightenment? Let us uncover the truth. Throughout our exploration of tales filled with resilience and strength, we have witnessed how Michael and Susan adopted Stoicism to triumph over their challenges. Let us pause to contemplate the deep change this philosophy brings in restoring tranquility and nurturing individual development. Stoicism beckons us to reshape our perception of reality and our role within its vast tapestry. By concentrating on what lies within our grasp and embracing with grace what we cannot change, we start to nurture a serene mind and a steadfast spirit. This sense of detachment transcends mere distance from emotion or experience. It is about fully embracing life with both clarity and purpose. The insight gained from detachment reveals that our value remains intact, regardless of the opinions or indifference of those around us. Rather, it presents a chance to strengthen our inner beings, enabling us to traverse life's challenges with serene confidence. Envision the peace that unfolds when the tumult of the world outside ceases to govern the calm that resides within. Stoicism invites us to witness without response, to reflect without bias, and to embrace each moment with purpose and liberation. As we explore these practices further, it becomes clear that detachment is not born of coldness but rather a means of self-preservation cultivated by wisdom. It revolves around constructing an inner sanctuary of tranquility, impervious to the tempests that rage outside. Envision the heights you could reach, liberated from the shackles of anxiety and the heavy cloak of others' demands. In what ways could you flourish if unbound by the burdens of past sorrows or the anxieties of what lies ahead? As you ponder this, acknowledge the strength this viewpoint bestows upon you in your everyday existence. Stoicism does not merely suggest a way out of chaos. It provides the tools for commanding one's own life. What transforms when the unpredictable essence of life ceases to rattle the very foundation of your existence? This intentional decision to disengage not only safeguards your inner peace, but also cultivates a space for genuine development. Much like a garden thriving under the nurturing touch of attention and compassion, the journey of Stoicism guides us toward a serene resilience, rooted not in control, but in the elegant embrace of life's rhythms and transitions. What lies ahead on this path? As we progress, reflect on how these principles could transform your own journey. Let us proceed, delving deeper into the vibrant landscape of Stoic practice and its significance in enabling you to shape your own tranquility and fate. Join us on this journey as we uncover deeper insights that may reshape your interaction with the world surrounding you. Discover the ways in which you can tap into this incredible power. In contemplating the treasures that Stoicism bestows upon us, we must acknowledge that the path to inner peace and resilience transcends the mere observation of these principles from a distance. Rather, it serves as a call to intricately blend them into the tapestry of our everyday existence. We have just witnessed the profound way in which the teachings of Stoicism turn obstacles into avenues for personal development and tranquility. Envision the possibility of tapping into that profound serenity and resilience residing within us. What an extraordinary force that could unleash. Let us embark on a journey of embracing reflection and self-awareness, which stand as foundational pillars of Stoic philosophy. Much like our recurring character Michael, you too can discover resilience in the stillness of silence and the depth of contemplation. Imagine starting your day by picturing possible challenges and mentally equip yourself to confront them with poise. This is not merely about forecasting a challenging day. It is about nurturing a resilient spirit, prepared to welcome whatever unfolds. Let us delve into the essence of gratitude, a practice both simple and profound, capable of transforming perspectives in remarkable ways. Susan discovered a sense of renewal by recognizing the daily blessings that life offered, regardless of their size. By directing our attention toward the positive, we open the door to an abundance of joy and light. In our lives, every day, pause to jot down 3 things that fill you with gratitude, nurturing a perspective of abundance and appreciation. Envision dedicating a handful of moments daily to reflect on the fleeting nature of existence. This isn't a bleak notion. Instead, it offers a sense of freedom. It serves as a gentle reminder to treasure the present moment and gather insights like rare jewels throughout our path. In relinquishing that which lies beyond our grasp, as Susan exemplified, we harnessed our energy and channel it toward tranquility and development. This practice, for some, reveals untapped wells of resilience and creativity. As we integrate these straightforward Stoic practices into our daily existence, a quiet yet profound transformation starts to unfold. As we navigate our connection with the world, we find ourselves transitioning from reactivity to proactivity, from being overwhelmed by external turmoil to cultivating a deeper sense of inner peace. This change does not necessitate sweeping modifications to one's daily habits, but rather calls for subtle, purposeful steps. Envision it as sowing seeds of insight daily, observing them flourish into a vibrant oasis of strength and tranquility. Embracing the essence of Stoic bravery, I encourage you to bestow upon this garden the care it truly merits. Reflect on the moments when you've encountered challenges, and envision tackling them with a spirit strengthened by Stoic ideals. Where might you find yourself today? In what ways could your life have taken shape? This journey is not one of distancing oneself from emotions or connections, but rather of embracing them with empathy and elegance. Through the art of detachment, we do not relinquish our compassion nor retreat into solitude. Instead, we nurture wisdom, enabling our hearts to remain steadfast amidst life's tempests. Thus, esteemed audience, I urge you embark on that initial journey today. Commence with a pause for introspection, cultivate appreciation, and master the delicate craft of release. By doing so, you welcome the Stoic legacy and its remarkable capacity to foster tranquility in the midst of turmoil. As we conclude our conversation, take a moment to contemplate your own journey of development and ponder what lies ahead. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. How will you shape your own existence? An invitation to embrace Stoicism awaits. Embark on this journey, allowing the quest for inner peace and resilience to unfold. What lies ahead on this ever-evolving path? Let us uncover the truth,